The Tribe look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Jeremy Kelton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Santana. He will lead this one off today.
Designated hitter, Danny Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. So fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Larson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Oh, 0-2 to Joe Mauer.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hit to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Brian Dozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Miguel Sano. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2. He's sitting fastball.
Missed with a slider. Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. Twins 0. Indians coming up. You're tuned to Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Gibson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
In now for Cleveland, number 15. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Count now a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. Two and two.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. On the ground to third. And that's out number 1. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, Jake Taylor, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Grounded to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Now in the box, Lee Van Dyke. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Gibson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Eddie Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Hard ground ball to third. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Pulled toward right center field. Larson ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 7th, center fielder number 25, Byron.
Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0. Is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. His fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
left on the ground up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1. Hit in the air out to right. Grossman racing back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leap, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
Standing in now, Brian Camp, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. To come in here at 259, 6 home runs, 18 driven in. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Ripped down the line. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in, Dale Tomlinson, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Camp leads off second with nobody out. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Polanco is under it. 1 out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this game.
Digging in, Donnie Larson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left, and it's foul, strike one. One out and a runner on second base. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ground ball, foul down the left side. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2. Willie Mays, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. And the runner will score from second. Mays takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Striding in for the Indians, Roger Doran. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Three runs already home here. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 15. bat explodes as this is popped up. Just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Jake Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton giving chase. And that's the third out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Tribe lead this one 4-0. Here's Robbie Grossman as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Grossman, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Standing in now, Danny Santana, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He flied out leading off the ball game. From the stretch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation, he gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So here's Joe Mauer as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Mauer is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. 2-1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Riding in once again, Lee Van Dyke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 hit back up the middle. Polanco ranges to his left, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to the left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Brian Hamp. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Stepping up now, Dale Tomlinson. He's set. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out and a runner on third. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. Polanco scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Donnie Larson.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And that'll get down for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, and he fouls this one off. And he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at bat. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Third baseman, number 24, Roger Doran.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Doran. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Buxton. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cleveland's out in front 6-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Van Dyke. One down. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Rosario is off at first with 2 away. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it is, the 3-0. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 15.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Rosario is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor. As he rips it on the ground to second. Dozier has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Lee Van Dyke.
Digging in once again, Lee Van Dyke. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field lines. But this will land out there just foul. The next 3-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Digging in and looking for more, number 22. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Van Dyke, the runner at first with two gone. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Up around the face.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a high pop-up. Mauer over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Indians leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Here's Robbie Grossman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his first home run of the season, and they're on the board at 6-1. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Jason Castro.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Danny Santana. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Doran fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mays coming on. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Twins 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 58, Justin Haley.
Ready for another chance. Brian Hamp. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Brian Hamp.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Hamp takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead. Digging in to try it again, Dale Tomlinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Curveball that time, not even close. Base is empty here with nobody out. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in and looking for more, Donnie Larson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Tomlinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Mays, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Mauer is there, and there's one away. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Roger Doran. He flew out in his last at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 5 innings complete. The Indians lead it 8-1. Here's Brian Dozier now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike to count. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The left fielder
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario.
Rosario.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Two 2-0 for the Twins left fielder. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
There's ball 4.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
Riding in
Polanco.
once again, Jorge Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mays is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Twins at least do get one back on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Indians 8 and the Twins 2. Digging in once again, Jake Taylor.
Leading off with a drive, catcher, Jake Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Mauer's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
In now for Cleveland, Lee Van Dyke. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. Neither guy given in. Here's the next one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, number 22. In there, now the throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Van Dyke, the runner at second with 1 away. Changeup in for a strike. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 turned on down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner, and the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Well, with that base hit, Dero, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
In now, Brian Hamp. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. The 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And he misses there. 1-2. Runners on first with one down. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Another full count offering on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
In now, Dale Tomlinson. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Donnie Larson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike one.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the Twins 2. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. And with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Larson gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You could see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. Pitch ends up in the middle of the plate, and D-roll, that usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready once again, Willie Mays.
Up for the Tribe, center fielder, Willie Mays.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
1 strike.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Towards short. Polanco is there, and there's one down now.
Third baseman, number 24, Roger Doran.
Striding in for the Indians, Roger Doran. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grossman is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 15.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 15. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. One and 1 the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tribe. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Here's Miguel Sano. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
High pop-up. Number 22 waits on it. One away. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Down and away, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 3-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now batting, Jake Taylor.
Leading off for the Tribe, catcher, Jake Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Grossman going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Now in the box, Lee Van Dyke. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I got to count 0-2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Down the left field line and deep. Rosario is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the belt, the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Van Dyke, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Runner back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grossman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, designated hitter, Brian Hamp.
Next to be the designated hitter, Brian Hamp. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Ready with the 2-0. Drilled on the ground is short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the Twins 2. Matt Bush comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Matt Bush.
Here's Byron Buxton now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Robbie Grossman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Fastball called for strike two. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Up around the face.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I'd give it up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
10-2 the final in this game. Cleveland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jeremy Kelton earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kyle Gibson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the Victorian Cleveland Indians, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 8 men on base. Time for the ballgame, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.